going to pause here and ask you to look at the top of the mountain I'm pointing at. Look at the last letter in the word Calico and drop your eyes down and to the right, or about through the King, the richest and largest mine in the entire Calico area. There are over 30 miles of tunnels on 14 different levels in this mountain. It's all hard rock mining with shafts dropping 60 to 80 feet from level to level. Just below the Silver King, you will note what appears to be an ordinary pile of dirt. Actually, that's tailings from the Silver King itself. Just recently, that pile of tailings was assayed and found to contain over $6 million in silver. However, the cost of processing that one pile of tailings today would be just over $9 million. So there it lays, folks, $6 million right on top of the ground. Now as we proceed, look down, and we're built by the Indians who came to the Calico area in search of the many-colored clays from which they made their potteries, paints, and dyes. To the left of the engine is one of the original ore crushers. The miners would hitch a mule to that rigging and drag that steel ball around and around to crush the ore before it was taken to the processing plant and bracket. The water in Calico had to be transported from the Mojave River, which was running above ground at the time, so it was 5 to 26 a gallon. But in the short period of 1 year, over 100 children died in Calico due to a typhoid epidemic brought on by this bad water supply. Now direct your attention over to Main Street, North Lane's general merchandise store. That was one of the original buildings built in 1884. Downtown Calico twice burned to the ground and was twice rebuilt because of the rich silver there was to be found here. Now when we stop at the depot, look down into the gully to the left of the train. The adobe ruins you see are the ruins of Chinatown, and over 30 Chinese lived there during the boom. There are some English folks who come into Calico. So now, when leaving the train, don't forget your valuables, your cameras, purses, and small children. Then see them until the train comes to a full stop and it's back again.
Ask everybody just to come on in. Get up here. Good afternoon. This is the Mystery Shack at Calico. This Mystery Shack was built in 1880 by a sir named Harry Rockhart. Harry Rockhart built this shack, his home, on such an angle because one leg was shorter than the other and he had a hard time walking all across town except for in his own home. Well, every morning, first thing old Harry would do, he'd come out, or he'd roll out of bed, I should say, come out here, fetch a pail of water, and he'd come up to this trough. Well, Harry, he couldn't make up his mind very well, so he invented this trough. He calls this his decision maker. He'd pour the water in. The water goes downhill, he'd go to bed. He'd go to work, excuse me. If the water runs uphill, he'd go back to bed. And as you can tell, he always went back to bed and got very little work done. Sorry. You want to try this? Just reach down there and grab some water. Watch your feet. Wait. Oh, thank you. Let's just put it here. Now let's continue on, please. If not, please continue on to the porch.
This is nice.
Just slide on out so we can see. Well, every now and then, Harry would run a little bit short on his money. So he'd go back out into the town and find himself another stranger. One day he found himself a gullible stranger. He got to know this stranger, invited him back to his house, and he bet that stranger $2 that this ball would roll uphill before it rolled downhill. Well, the stranger bet him, of course, knowing that the ball would roll downhill because of gravity. So what do you think happened?
Go up.
Well, alright, this is Harry's house, and everything's a little bit odd in Harry's house. So each and every time they met, they lost. So this was one way that Harry kept the money in his pocket and without leaving his house. So please continue on and watch.
Well, here we have the schoolhouse, Calico. Nice schoolhouse.
Like my new school?
Yeah, we gotta make him walk back and forth to this school. What a strange place. I don't know if I'd want kids up here or not. Is it working better?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
It's working. Wow.
Good. Eric got his knife fixed.
Okay, doing it, buddy.
No. That's the outhouse. One of the most famous attractions here.